Hi, everybody. This is Larissa from Inner Freedom Arts Coaching and Training. And today I wanted to create a special tapping video for you to help you clear your relationship and heal your relationship to your debt. If you have some debt, or maybe if you're even afraid of taking on debt, if the reason maybe why you don't own a credit card or you really avoid spending with your credit card because you don't want to incur debt, this could also really be helpful for you. But for those of you that do have debt, I know what it's like to suffer and feel that heavy weight and that stress and burden of carrying that debt. And it makes it that much harder when you're carrying all those feelings about it and trying so hard to suppress it and push forwards and be strong, that it makes it so much harder to pay it off, right? So today we're going to do some tapping that's really going to help move all that energy, all that heaviness and that stress and tension around having the debt, so that you can be free and you can open yourself up to the possibility of paying it off even faster, maybe even opening yourself up to the opportunity to receive more money and pay it off even quicker than you expect. So the first thing I want you to do is write down that number, write down how much debt that you have. And I want you to take a good look at it and notice what feelings are coming up for you. When you look at that number, is it bringing up anxiety or fear? Is it bringing up sadness or disappointment? Maybe shame or embarrassment? Or do you feel frustrated or angry about it? So just notice how you're feeling and what the intensity of those emotions are. And then we're going to do some tapping together, okay? So just notice what those emotions are, score them out of 10, 10 being the most intense, and let's do some tapping. Repeating after me as we tap through the points. There's my debt, and it's really big. And boy, am I feeling it. All this anxiety, all of this pressure, all this heaviness. It's such a huge burden, such a weight on my shoulders. I don't know how I'm going to pay it off. And it's so embarrassing. There's so much shame around it. I don't want people to know. I would die if someone found out how much debt I really have. And I've had to keep it a secret. And that's a really heavy burden. Having to carry all the stress around my debt. All the sadness and disappointment. I really feel the loss of this debt. I really feel this anxiety around the insecurity of having this debt. I'm really feeling the frustration of struggling to pay it off. I honor all of these feelings. Take a deep breath and breathe out. So I want you to check in with yourself right now. Notice if the emotions have improved a little bit or if it's more intense than it was before. If it's more intense than it was before, it just means these are emotions that you haven't really been acknowledging, that were there hiding, they're stuffed in the closet, and now we're bringing them out and letting them really express themselves. So that's okay, just keep tapping and it's going to come down in time. Okay? So now let's tap on a little bit of that experience of having that debt a little bit more. I just can't win. I just can't get ahead. Nothing I do is ever enough. And I feel really hopeless about it. There doesn't seem to be any end in sight. I just don't have enough money to pay it off. This is proof to me in black and white that I am not doing enough. And a part of me feels like I'm failing. This is so heavy. But I'm honoring all these feelings. And these feelings are honoring me. So I want you to take a deep breath in again. And breathe out. And notice how you're feeling now. That was some really negative and heavy stuff we said, right? But maybe you're already feeling those. You know, this is a really great opportunity to really voice all of those things that we never really allow ourselves to say so that we can be free of them. And as we tap, we take away that nervous system charge. We take away all that stress and we deregulate the nervous system's reaction to our debt so that we can look at it more objectively and more clearly. So after doing that second round of tapping, is your emotional state, the intensity, has it come down at all? Maybe even a little bit. This is great. You know, every little shift that happens represents a quantum leap in our ability to access more of our abilities and to be able to resolving this and helping pay it off. So for the last round, let's do some positive tapping on the debt. Okay. There's my debt. It hasn't changed yet. But I'm just going to honor how sincere I've been in taking responsibility for this debt and really wanting to pay it off. Because I really do. I really do want to be free of this debt. And I'm open to receiving the money. I'm open to miracles happening. I'm open to money coming to me easily. Or finding creative and innovative ways. I'm open to the inspired actions that will help me pay off my debt as efficiently as possible. Because I really want to be free from my debt. And I'm ready to let go of the powerlessness. I'm ready to let go of all the sadness and anxiety, all of this frustration around my debt. I'm ready to let go of it. So I can manage my money even more effectively. So I can be more strategic. So I can pay it off even more easily. And I'm saying yes to attracting the resources that will help me do it. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. So you see, when we take away that nervous system charge that's so attached to the debt, we're going to be so much more skillful and so much more effective at paying it off and making the decisions that will help us pay it off more easily, and even attracting the money and abundance and the resources that are going to help us pay it off more quickly. So I hope you found this tapping script really useful to help free yourself from the burden of your debt and help you pay it off so much faster. So until next time, may you move forward with courage and shine brightly.